My friends, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you all are doing well. In the early summer of 2025, I've begun testing out a new chair from NatureHike. This is that chair. It is the NatureHike Instant Setup Folding Camp Chair. I have spent the last 7 months testing out this product, and now I'm ready to share with you all my list of pros and cons. At the same time, I can give you all a good idea of how long this chair will last. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Let's get to it. If you decide to purchase this chair, this is what you're going to receive. You get the storage bag here, grab handle number 1, grab handle number 2, and you have a single zipper across the top. And here we have the instant setup frame. Now watch this. Boom. Just like that, the frame is set up. Once the frame is set up, you attach the seat. On the back side of this material here, we have sleeves. And these sleeves go over the poles. And just like that, the instant setup folding chair has been set up. It is very simple, very easy, and it's also very quick. Quick to set up, quick to break down. With this chair here, it is very simple. And what I mean by that is that it doesn't have any frivolous features to it, such as unusable side pockets, like so many chairs have. This is nothing more than a chair. You get the storage bag, the fabric material, and the frame, and that is it. With this chair's support system, the frame system, everything locks into place. That means every single leg locks into place. The frame itself locks into place. To release it, you have to move this red piece right here, and that will allow you to collapse the entire system. With this chair, this is model YL01. And NatureHike refers to this as the Snap Camping Chair. It is available in 3 colors, gray, black, and green. And when it comes to the materials, this is made from a 7001 aluminum alloy. That's the frame. The seat is made from a 600 denier Oxford polyester. When it's stored, it measures only 15 inches long and it's 5.5 inches thick. When it's fully set up, it is 28.9 inches tall, 21.7 inches wide, and 21.7 inches deep. The weight of the chair with the storage bag is 2.8 pounds and it has a weight capacity of 441 pounds. And the retail price of this chair is $60. At the time of filming on Amazon, this was going for $36. From a quality standpoint, as far as the construction goes, this chair is excellent. Every seam, perfect. Every stitch, perfect. There were no loose threads, nothing like that. This is a well-made product. Concerning the storage bag, NatureHike has done an excellent job with this. It is oversized, and that means you can easily get the chair back into this bag and you do not have to struggle, and that is appreciated. The weight of this chair is not bad at all. It does a good job of giving you a balance of low weight plus the instant setup ability plus a smaller stored size. This is not the lightest weight folding chair on the market, but it does offer you a good balance of all 3 traits, which is important. Another point that we should throw in there is that this chair has a weight limit of 441 pounds. Most chairs at this weight don't have the same weight limit. That's just another point that you need to consider as far as balance goes. If you're looking for the lightest weight folding camp chair out on the market, you can find some that are just a little bit lighter than this. Right at 1.9 pounds, 1.5 pounds. Naturally, the price of those chairs goes up quite a bit. You're not going to be able to set them up as easily, as quickly as this here. The storage size for this chair is very good, especially when you consider the weight limit and also that it sets up so quickly. This is not something that's going to take up a lot of space inside of your day pack or your overnight bag. As far as comfort goes, I would give this chair a good solid 8.5, 9, something like that. The seating position is very good. You're not slouched back too far, but you're not sitting upright too much, if that makes sense. You definitely don't want either one of those. There's some chairs where you're leaning back so far, and that's the only thing you could do is lay back and look up at the sky. I don't like that. You're not going to like that. There's also some chairs that have you sitting up so straight where you almost feel like you're like leaning forward, falling forward. That's not good either. You want a balance. You can sit here, be comfortable. You're not going to lay down and you're not going to fall forward. But if you need to, you can sit up And let's say you have a table here, you could do some cooking, make some coffee, and so on. So overall, comfort-wise, it's very good. I have no complaints at all. Another positive point for this chair are the colors that it is available in. The colors are good, earth tones. You're not going to find any funky Teletubby colors or anything like that. And in my opinion, at least, that's a good thing. Going back to the topic of the weight limit, I should mention this one more time. Your average folding camp chair has a weight limit of around 220 pounds. This is 441. That is quite impressive. What is also impressive is the price. Generally, this chair is on sale for around $35 to $37. At that price, it's a good deal. When it comes to these folding chairs, depending on brand name, you can go out and spend a ton of money, which really doesn't make a lot of sense. There's no reason why a folding camp chair should cost you $200, especially when the designs are basically the same. The fabric is basically the same, when there's so little difference between these products. So without a doubt, the price of this chair is great. Now let's focus on the points that are not great concerning this system here. First off, we have to talk about durability. After 7 months of use, 34 trips, and that's 2 days for each trip, this chair has begun to wear, and it's beginning to wear in a catastrophic area. These pole sleeves here were not reinforced by the company, and I'm not sure why. Typically, when it comes to a chair like this, the way that the material mounts to the frame is the exact same way, with these sleeves here. Most companies will reinforce the inside of these sleeves with a vinyl material, a rubbery material. NatureHike did not do that for some reason, and now the poles are tearing these sleeves up. Instead of reinforcing these pole sleeves, they did not do that. So these poles are going straight into that 600 denier Oxford polyester, and plain and simple, it's tearing it up. Over the course of 7 months, roughly 34 trips, 2 days for each trip, these have begun to tear up. The odds are very high that you're not going to go out camping as much as me. That means this chair is going to last you much, much longer than it is lasting me. For some individuals, that will be a lifetime of camping. And I mention this only as a way to put this into perspective. To say that this chair is falling apart after 7 months does make it look bad, but you have to consider that I've gone out so much, once or twice a week for the last 7 months. When I say that out loud, it sounds funny, but it's true. For most people, and this is the point, this chair is going to last them for many, many years. With that being said though, NatureHike, you really do need to reinforce these pole sleeves. I'm not sure why you didn't do that, especially when I'm pretty sure you've done it on other chair systems. Nonetheless, this is something that you need to address, because the simple truth is this: there's no reason why this folding chair should ever tear up. This should last easily 10 years with no issues. And if these sleeves were reinforced, this chair would certainly last a very, very long time. But as it stands right now, this one is not going to. Another negative for this chair is the fact that no anti-sink feet were included. Anti-sink feet are very important on a chair like this, as they prevent you from sinking down into the soil when you sit in your chair. Those should have been included with this chair, even if it does raise the price by $1 or $2. It costs virtually nothing to make those. By the way, everyone, I am currently working on a video about those anti-sink feet, so that you can purchase some for your chair just in case you do not have them. I've been doing a ton of research, and I have a number of different options to share with you all of which are coming up in the future. And that right there wraps up my review of the NatureHike Snap YL01 folding camp chair, whatever it is that you want to call it. Ultimately, I like this chair. It is fantastic. It is the #1 chair that I go to for my adventures. NatureHike certainly can improve this product, and I hope they do. Because like I said, there's no reason why this chair doesn't last 10 years or longer. It should. These sleeves really do need to be reinforced. If you're wondering what I'm going to do when this chair finally fails, the answer is I'm going to go out and purchase another one. What this chair offers is a good balance of all of those previous points that I've mentioned. And because of that, in my opinion, this is a good folding camp chair. It's good for backpacking purposes, hiking purposes, and overland purposes. It does just about everything correctly. And again, it does so with being well balanced. Make sure to sound off in the comment section down below, share your thoughts. What do you all think about this chair? What is your go-to camping chair? I know some are thinking, I'm not taking a chair with me on my backpacking trip. That's too much of a luxury. You will get to the point where you will want to. I promise you that. One day you will. I used to be just like that. I would never carry something like this. I would not add that luxury, that weight to my pack, and I would find a stump or a rock or just sit on the ground. But over time, I got tired of doing that. There's something really nice about going out for your backpacking adventure, and when you're done hiking for the day, you have a nice place to sit down to relax, to rest your legs, rest your feet, rest your back. It's nice not having to sit on a rock or a wet stump or a fallen tree or something like that. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Until next time, everyone, take care, be well, strength and honor. Bye for now.